So we've got another butterfly to be released. What number is this now?
Lost track.
It's more than 10 though, right?
Definitely.
It's very feisty, this butterfly. We think it's going to take off really fast. Don't, just let it be. There it is, beautiful monarch. Trying to save at least one of them. Oh, there it goes. You can't even see it. It's already gone. I was so pissed. Well, you knew that one was not going to sit around. They'll go to a crabapple tree and just sit there.
A lot of energy in it.
Yeah, you can't even see it. Yeah, see the crabapple tree. They all go to that. It's funny. They all land in the crabapple tree. Must be something magical and mystical about the crabapple tree. Look at this beast, so happy. He's loving life in the flocks. So B and I sat outside today because it is nice. It is no humidity. It's warmed up. It was a little chilly the last few days. But yesterday it was a little bit warmer. Today it was a little bit warmer. Considering it's the end of August, it was some weird weather. But you know, we had 10 inches of rain, which really changed a lot of things. And the groundhog was back in here again, ate more okra, ate my poor brassicas, which I will not get anything from this year, I'm sure. And I spent so much time growing them and taking care of them, and so is life. He's got to eat too, but man, he's a greedy, obnoxious, not scared, not intimidated by B, by me, does not care. The kale is getting eaten bad too. Actually, between the groundhog and the worms. I did not harvest really anything today because I was tired and I needed a break. It's been a busy few weeks between my parents, launching the book, promoting the book. I kind of just needed a day to myself today, and I did that. I honored that. My body was telling me that all week, and I had committed to things, and I want to have integrity and show up when I can, and so I did. But today I had no energy to show up for anything other than hanging out in the backyard with B, reading a book, taking it easy. The hummingbirds kept me company. Unfortunately, the cucumber plants. Oh, this one still looks okay. But between the cucumber beetles, I think the spotted lantern flies, beetle, and disease. I tried to save the cucumbers and there's just no saving it. This looks like worms, vine borer. That's what happened last year, is they actually started boring into the cucumbers. So yeah, like I know that the groundhog was in here because all these radishes are clipped down. The borage is clipped. Again, these poor brassicas. More okra got clipped down. This one still looks okay, and that one still looks okay. That one, he dragged down it was like crazy. Luckily, we have, this zucchini is working out well. We have one zucchini on here. 2 of them were not pollinated. I thought they were, but they died, so obviously they weren't. This is one that I started about a month ago, so hopefully we get something off of that. Because the ones on the patio look really sad. You can see I've got Brussels sprouts, but so much damage from worms. Cabbage moths. I mean, it's just unrelenting with bugs and disease. And my poor tomatoes, I don't think I'm going to get any more tomatoes this year. This is probably the smallest tomato crop I've ever gotten. It was filled with very large, delicious tomatoes, but this is the sickest my plants have looked. The cherries still look fine, but all of the other plants, including the Romas, awful. They all look awful, like they're just dying. You could see, they're just so diseased, they're dying. These two look okay, but it's craziness. We have some bees and wasps over here. Oh, this is a jalapeno I forgot to pick. It's turning, that's exciting. I'll pick this one. I didn't check these, and they're already starting to turn. And when they turn red, they're even spicier. Oh yeah, there's a bunch on here. Huh. We'll put them in our pockets. It's funny, I checked the habanadas, and I guess I just didn't see these, because they were kind of hanging out back here. There's a bunch of them. Look at those. Huh. So we will harvest them. I've been putting them in the freezer, because I used them last year to make salsa verde, but we didn't grow tomatillos this year. So you can see the habanadas down here. Some of these look like a decent size. I might leave them till tomorrow. But I'll take that one off. Yeah, this year I don't even have enough tomatoes to make salsa. I mean, if I get 2 quarts of sauce, I'll be happy. And that's kind of what happened last year too. Although I had a lot of tomatoes, but they didn't ripen, and then the frost came early. So this is your garden update with a bonus butterfly release. Yeah, see, look, all this was chewed. But luckily, I don't want to jinx it. So we got 4 butternut squash, and there's more on the vine. And I don't want to say anything else. Because, yeah. So, listen, that'd be exciting. But yeah, you could see these tomatoes barely have any disease on them. This one has some disease, but the rest of them look good, and they're about 9 feet tall. The rest, and look, this is a volunteer one. We're just letting it go. So, you know, today's Friday. It's the end of the week. Thank goodness I made it through. It's another rough week. The energy's been quite intense, quite chaotic. And even though I do the things to resource myself, I was really feeling it this week. I was feeling extra tired, extra fatigued. My body was not happy. It wanted to rest, and I kind of pushed a bit. Look at this, still. I got rid of all of it, and it's still on here. Crazy. Oh man, it's on everything, this spittlebug. So we have 1 watermelon in there. We had 1 small one growing on the trellis. We had 1 earlier that split. And then we've got a cantaloupe there. Not sizable, but you know, like personal size. I tried to, God, I hope this squash survives. But these are looking rough. You could see the beetle damage to the eggplants, either flea beetles, potato beetles, cucumber beetles. I mean, you could see how sad these plants look, but they're still alive. It's the end of August and they're still alive, so only time will tell. If we get sweet potatoes, they are flowering. We'll have to see. It's been another interesting learning experience here, and we'll see how that fans out. The green stalks really lost even more soil with all that rain. We had 9.5 inches in like a 3-hour time period. It was crazy. So we're still getting some string beans, not a lot. Some bees actually getting them more than us. And that's that, guys. So hoping all is well by you. See you next time.